As some of you might be able to tell from my accent, it's very subtle, I am indeed from the Emerald Isle of Ireland, and I brought some of the Irish summer with me today, so hashtag you're welcome. We need a bit of rain over here. I actually live in Spain. I'm very honored to call this beautiful country my home, and I fell in love with it the first time I arrived, and we're doing the whole thing, living in El Campo and having the solar power, and it's just wonderful. But it is a great pleasure and a privilege to be back here on the next big thing stage at South Summit once again, because we are now embarking on the first session of the startup competition for South Summit Madrid in 2023. We have some of the most disruptive startups pitching here, right here for you on the stage, with the goal of becoming the winner of one of the following 5 categories: Best Team, Most Scalable Startup, Most Disruptive Startup, Most Sustainable Startups, and the global winner of South Summit 2023, which is an incredibly prestigious global award, and the previous winners have just gone on to do incredible things. So today on this stage we're going to see pitches and startups from 6 different verticals. We've got BizDev Tech, we've got consumer trends, we've got connectivity and data, we've got health, we've got enterprise, and we've got education. So all of the hot topics right here on the next big thing stage at South Summit. So our first track of the day is BizDev Tech, and this is really focused on development. The objective of the startups in this track is to help companies be more profitable, hashtag show me the money, as well as acquisition of new clients. So among the industries that compose this sector are advertising, e-commerce, marketing, media and communications, retail, service providers, and software development, among many others. So it's a very large sector, a lot of cool stuff happening under the hood. So here's a quick reminder of our process. Let's do a quick show of hands. Would you put up your hand if you've been here before, at South Summit before? Who's been here before? Okay. Muy bien. Well, listen, welcome back and bienvenidos to our new friends. For anybody who hasn't been at one of these competitions, I'll tell you a little bit about the process. So every startup has 3 merciless minutes on the clock right here, staring them in the face while they're doing the pitch. It may sound like a lot of time, but really if you have practiced this pitch or going through, thoughts come into your head, it's not always easy. So, you know, the folks that are pitching here on the stage today are really some of the best in the world, and they have honed their presentations to a crisp 3 minutes or shorter, and they're going to be presenting to our rockstar judges, who are going to evaluate the projects based on the following criteria: innovation, scalability, team, visibility, or viability, and investability. Would you invest in it? Just think of imaginary piles of euros, lots of big notes, and our judges are there and they're wondering, are we going to invest in this company? So speaking of our judges, now they probably have the most difficult job of the day. They've got to evaluate all of these pitches in 3 minutes and then come up with some incredible questions, and you will see why they're all here. They ask searching questions. They get into the gaps in the presentations and say, okay, that was good, but what about this? And you think, wow, that was a great question. So you're going to see this happen right now, and we're very, very grateful to our amazing judges. I'm going to give them a name check one by one now, so forgive me, mi español es fatal, although I do live here. It's muy básico. So thank you so much to our amazing judges. I want to give a warm welcome to Alberto Otero Conte from Ferrovial, to Alfredo Serret from Telefonica Tech, to Kachucha Arorochka from Endesa Energia, to Jaime Pina from AppT Global Partners, to Eric Steller from TopTal, to Guillermo Delgado from BBVA, to Ivan Landabasso from GME Ventures, to Marta de Delmases from Iberia, Raquel Bernal from Draper B1, Ricardo Batista from Antler, Ricardo Zamperi from Dell, and Rodrigo Martinez from HelloWorld.dc. So I hope I didn't butcher everyone's name too much. When you see my name on the agenda, you can tell my name however you like. Honestly, it's like my name's Irish. It's just a random collection of words and vowels and consonants. I kind of know who you mean, even if you don't say it exactly properly. So it's all good with me. Just quick reminder: do and stop install the app. It's a gateway to a world of goodness, to meetings, to the agenda, to a live stream. Hello, anybody who's joining us from the live stream in the app or on YouTube. Bienvenidos. Good morning. Just another reminder, share the love. Get people excited about what's happening here. Take photographs of our amazing pitches. Share it on all the social media channels. Tag South Summit and use the hashtag SouthSummit23. That's South Summit 23, and I will see you there. Okay, amigos, we are going to kick off with our first exceptional pitcher. Now, our first company is called Be Ambassador, and they are from beautiful Spain right here. And Be Ambassador is a SaaS platform that makes it easy to turn a company's employees into brand ambassadors on social networks. And I used to work in enterprise companies, and we were looking for something like this, so I am so interested to see the pitch. We're very honored to be joined by their CEO. Please join me in giving a very warm South Summit first pitch of the day. Welcome to Jose Olariaga! Dude, yes! Dude, yes!
Okay, hi. Let me begin my story telling you that that the fight for the right talent is becoming more entrenched. And look, values, culture are becoming key concepts for employees. And look, most companies that have values are failing miserably at communicating them. But why is this? Because the traditional marketing is not enough for HR and communications department in order to achieve their main three goals. So, spreading the employee value proposition is a real challenge because it has to be known by future employees, it requires investment, and there are no alternatives. So, what can we do? Setting up ambassador strategies, but with a platform, because with the low level of resources, you can manage thousands of employees, like in Iberia. So, how does it work? Well, the ambassador connects his social networks to the platform, checks the content, diffuses it with one click, and here is the big thing and where we are different. Engagement between the company and the ambassadors. Okay, this brings me to the next point, the competitor analysis. We know what makes us different, and we take advantage of it. We know it because we monitor the features, we monitor the selling process, and we know that we are in a perfect competitive situation. So the market is big. And taking into account or considering companies over 100 employees, we believe there is an excellent opportunity in our market in the medium term. Okay, the revenue model based on licenses gives us an excellent opportunity regarding our customers because they are a long recurring revenue opportunity with very low churn and a great and fast payback. Strategy based in inbound, outbound, and channel partner programs that allows us to multiply by 20 the cost of acquisition of our clients. Traction, excellent radios in 15 countries with 360% growth last year, which means that we are a cash generator. The traction is also reflected in the break-even point and the cash-independent situation where we are now. We believe we can repeat this. See the projections. Okay, this project has been led by 4 senior professionals with proven success in their areas. And look, these projections are asking for 2 million investments. And here is one of the big things for our investors. The mandatory inorganic growth will be an exit opportunity in the near future. Okay? Thank you very much.
My goodness. Muy bien, with a luxurious 14 seconds left on the clock. That was very impressive. But what did our judges think? Do we have any questions?
We'll see.
Now, we let our judges ask a maximum of 2 questions. They're already taking notes, and yeah, they are putting their marks into their magical iPads. They're going to send the marks up to the mothership. But do we have any questions? Was there anything missing from that pitch? Any more information that you need to know from your sector? It might be that you have answered all of the questions, which is a pretty cool achievement. No more questions. Going once, going twice. Big round of applause for Jose Olariaga. Muy bien. Okay, gracias, dude. Thank you so much. Okay, My dear friends, that does happen sometimes. Sometimes all the information is in the pitch decks and the judges don't need to ask anything. So that's always very impressive when it happens. Okay, we are now going to move on to beautiful Romania and meet Easy Sales, a SaaS platform that integrates and automates multi-channel e-commerce. Easily expand your online store's reach with Easy Sales, the seamless integration solution for top marketplaces. My goodness, that is just one of the hottest topics in e-commerce right now, the world of marketplaces. And I'm delighted to be welcoming to the stage the Chief Revenue Officer from Easy Sales. Give it up for Irina Zamfir. Welcome. Oh no, oh God. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Now, I think I need un poquito más café this morning because I just jumped to pitch number 3. I'm getting used to this new iPad thing. So let's pretend, let's put that in the bank. I'm going to do that again and I hope you're equally impressed. Our next pitcher is from beautiful Spain and it is a company called Bookline. They do conversational AI as a service to manage bookings over the phone. Yes, please. Don't go in queue, go over the phone. It's all good. We're delighted to be joined by the co-founder of Bookline. Please give an even bigger round of applause for their co-founder, Fede Buldin. Thank you so much, Fede. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you. Okay, sorry about that.
Hello, everyone. Hello. We're Bookline. We build conversational AI assistants as a service. So how many of you know that an average restaurant in Spain misses 50% of all the incoming calls that they receive? How many of you have called to a restaurant and it's impossible to speak with them? The waiter is busy, you don't have the time to call, and they usually lose the reservations. So in order to fix that, we've developed a conversational AI. You can think of it like a Siri or an Alexa to handle the conversation over the booking, over the phone. So how does it work? You call to the restaurant, you speak with the AI, he already knows what your name is, takes the details, and registers the reservation directly into the reservation software. Everything under 59 seconds. Why is this important? Because incoming calls is still the #1 channel for reservation in restaurants in Spain. So far, we handle over 1 million calls each month in Spain from reservation calls. And we work with over 500 clients. 400 of those are restaurants, but we're expanding to other industries. And a very nice metric that we have is the 60% thank you. So what does that mean, 60% thank you? It means that in every reservation, people, after they complete the task, they don't just hang up the phone. They actually say thank you to the assistant because it's so natural to speak with it that they are delighted with the service. The best part, this is not only for restaurants. We are already working with dental clinics, with hotels, with beauty salons, to handle all the conversations over the phone. And it's also not just the booking itself, it's also booking reminders where we call you via phone or WhatsApp to remind you that you have a booking. It can also mean doing frequently asked questions to support the customer service of the companies, and many other use cases that we work in those industries. What is our goal? We now have 500 clients and we want to double and triple that over the next 2 to 3 years. And we're just closing our seed round of 1 million euros, but we are looking for investors for the Series A and also for partners that can help us expand in the other industries that I mentioned before. So thank you very much for your time, and I'd be delighted to answer all your questions.
Beautifully done. Muchísimas gracias, amigo. Okay, that was great. Again, with a luxurious 15 seconds left on the clock. These gentlemen are very, very polished. But what did our judges think? They are tapping. They are looking. Are they? Yes, we have a question down there from. If you could introduce yourself. Do we have a microphone? Do they have microphones? The microphone. Oh yes. So the microphones are coming. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Hello.
Excellent. So if you could introduce yourself to the room. Thank you.
Sure. I am Guillermo Delgado from BBVA, and Actually, I have 2 questions. The first one is, how do you compete with other contact center solutions that already integrate AI services like Dialogflow, for example? And the second is, how do you see the evolution of call bookings in the next few years?
The second question, sorry?
Paquito, a bit louder, sorry.
How do you see the evolution of booking by call
Okay.
in the next few years?
Gracias.
Yeah, okay. So the first thing regarding call centers that already use AI technology, what we do is very use case and sector specific. So you have a lot of maybe, there are two types of companies. One that do projects and require a lot of upfront investing, and you have the platforms like Dialogflow, Microsoft Fluis, where you need developers to do them themselves. We do, as I said in the conversation, conversational AI as a service. It's already integrated with your use case. And regarding calls, this is a very interesting question because there's a belief that phone calls are not on the rise. So it's not the phone itself, but it's the voice. Voice is our most natural channel to speak with any device. And we believe that the best interface is no interface. We don't believe in apps or going through the web to do what you want to do. We believe in just saying to your phone, hey, I want a reservation for tomorrow. And the phone is able to do that.
Nice. Conversational AI, a very hot topic at the moment. That was absolutely brilliant. And those were the two questions from our jury. So nicely done, Guillermo. Excellent questions. One more time, a big round of applause for Fede Buidin from Bookline. Thank you.
Thank you.
Muchísimas gracias. Thank you, thank you. Okay, our judges are deep in thought. They are putting their scores into the iPads. The scores are going to the South Summit mothership, and all is going to be added up and revealed right here on this stage. But we are going to move swiftly on with a company that some of you may be familiar with from my, I jumped forward in the agenda a few minutes ago, but I'm going to introduce them again. Pretend you didn't hear that one, and we are welcoming Easy Sales to the stage for the first time. Nice big round of applause. So Easy Sales is from beautiful Romania, and it's a SaaS platform that integrates and automates multi-channel e-commerce so you can easily expand your online store's reach with Easy Sales, the seamless integration solution for top marketplaces. What a hot topic. We're delighted to be joined today by the Chief Revenue Officer from Easy Sales. Please give a huge round of applause for Irina Zamfir. Thank you. There you go.
John had an online shop. He wanted to sell on marketplaces. He came to Easy Sales founders and told them he doesn't know how to do it because he doesn't have capacity to access marketplaces. The integrations are custom and they are expensive and there is huge complexity to maintain them. Easy Sales founders provided a solution, plug and play, no code, affordable for each merchant to sell everywhere in 30 minutes. It has real-time integrations and powerful automation features like listing products, issuing invoices, and processing orders. It is one dashboard to manage all your marketplace accounts. In Easy Sales, you see your products, you list them on marketplaces, you can sell on eBay, Amazon, and many other marketplaces. There is huge addressable market in terms of online shops. Romania, 50,000 online shops. Europe, 2 million. US, 8 million. Worldwide, 20 million. Of course, there is competition. We have indirect competition like developers that provide custom integrations for marketplaces and also web platforms that provide some marketplace integrations. Other integrators like us. Why to choose Easy Sales? Because it is a SaaS platform. No migration required, you can start selling in minutes. It is a self-service platform with focus on powerful integrations. It is affordable and can sell everywhere in the world. We have tractions, 558 paying customers, 400,000 ARR, and GMV from customers 400 million. We acquire customers through partnerships. We work with DHL, eBay, Vodafone, Decathlon, and others. We also use digital marketing, referrals, and resellers. We started in Romania, then we scaled the business to Bulgaria and Hungary. This year we launched in the US. By 2025, we want to be a global company. We are asking for 1 million in order to consolidate locally and regionally and continue the US expansion. We also want partnership. We are 18, 2 founders, one with IT background, one with business background. I'm Irina Zamfir, I'm Chief Revenue Officer in Easy Sales. You can connect with me using the QR code. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Muy bien, Irina. Absolutely
Gracias.
wonderful. And particularly because I gave you that false introduction, keep you on your toes a bit. And that was great touch with the QR code at the end. But of course, a lot of this is about impressing the judges, making the connections, and who knows what magic is going to happen in the future. So our judges are capturing their thoughts in the magical iPads, sending them up to the South Summit mothership. But do we have any questions from the judges? If you have a question, raise your hand. Nice and high in the air. It may be that all of the questions were answered. We have had all the questions answered by that fabulous presentation by Easy Sales from Romania. Going once, going twice. A big round of applause once again for Irina from Easy Sales. Thank you so much. Okay, muy bien, amigos. Did I mention free beer? Bring along a refillable bottle, get it filled up. At one of the water stations, you get free beer. More on that later. Hola, amigo. I recognize those green glasses anywhere, my friend. Okay, we are going to move on with our next fabulous pitcher. They are from beautiful Spain, and they are called linkhub.ai. Now, linkhub.ai is the first startup in Europe developing the whole e-commerce flow within WhatsApp. That sounds like a very, very good idea. I'm delighted to welcome to the stage the CEO of linkhub.ai. Please welcome Mario Armas. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Mario, CEO and co-founder on LinkHub. I took these photos on my travels, and always is the same thing. Businesses are trying to buy for WhatsApp. Businesses want to get closer to their customer application and the most application used. But it's now to taking advantage of the new generation of AI. Why? Because the conversational commerce projects now have a lot of problems. For example, dumb bots without AI complicate to businesses flow because without catalogs and expensive, so many agents. Okay, we are creating the first platform to sell by messaging in just 15 minutes. The first generative AI recommender for WhatsApp. For example, recommend me coffee machines, blah, blah, boom, catalog. Recommended for a product for a barbecue, boom, platform. Recommender for a banking account, for a travel, for a restaurant, boom, catalog. Second, allow to the businesses to sell within in WhatsApp. Third, sales flows pre-configured to all of different categories. And fourth, automatic composer with AI. We want to help to small and medium businesses on messaging with our recommender and our catalog. How will we do that? First, with a SaaS platform. Second, with a AI-first architecture. And with an experienced talent, my team. Our achievement this year. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We do have to be. We put a. Sorry, we kind of messed up a little bit with that sound. We had a bit of DJing in there, a bit of Jerry and the Pacemakers, some Liverpool stuff. But to be fair to everybody, we have to kind of even it out at 3 minutes for everyone.
Okay,
so that was great. Is there anything like a last word? You know, you want to say last word or?
No.
Okay, it's all good. Ladies and gents, please a big round of applause from Mario from LinkHub. That was great. Muy bien. And you know, it's not easy up here, particularly when the DJ decides to drop some Jerry and the Pacemakers, You'll Never Walk Alone, which was, I think it's Jerry and the Pacemakers. Anyway, our judges were soaking up that fantastic presentation. You know, such a hot area of technology, generative AI, oh my goodness, tick, tick, tick. But do we have any questions from the judges? Yes, the hand is up, the mic is sprinting over there. And if you could introduce yourself to the room, my friend, thank you.
Hello, Eric Stetler, Chief Economist of TopTal. Can you elaborate as to the extent to which your innovation is the integration technology for the other platforms such as WhatsApp, GPT, and the other platforms you're using versus your own proprietary AI algorithms that you're building to enable the transaction?
Yes, our approach integrates with a lot of channels. This is an example of WhatsApp, but it can be Teams, Messenger, Twitter, Instagram.
Have you built your own?
Oh, and the mic, one more time. Thank you so much. Great, sorry.
But, so your innovation is on the integration side?
Yes, but plus our approach of recommender integrate with generative AI and our approach of full e-commerce within in WhatsApp.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Fantastic questions. We've got like 49 sweet seconds for one more question, if there's one. Going once, going twice. Okay, thank you for those questions. That was great. One more time, a big round of applause, please, for Mario from Link Hub. That was excellent. Thank you. Okay, fascinating stuff, and we are like capturing some of the big themes in this sector, you know, marketplaces, generative AI, it is all happening here. And we are now going to move on and meet a company from beautiful Chile. And Nirbi is a software as a service to create powerful, interactive experiences that drive conversations by combining the best of social media, AI, and video. I am very much intrigued. I'm looking forward to this. We're delighted to be joined by their CEO. Please give it up for the CEO of Nirbi, Javier Luz. Thank you. Welcome, man. Good to see you. Bienvenidos. Bienvenidos.
Hello. Well, can you hear me? Yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is Javier. I'm the founder of Nirbi, a platform that's revolutionizing the way your customer experience through interactive videos. So, regarding this, can you see? I want to ask you a question. How are you communicating with your customers right now? Maybe using long emails that people don't really want to read, or maybe complex forms that people don't really want to fill out. You know, maybe you're using chatbots, which are great, but they're very limited sometimes. If you type something that they don't really understand, they can't really give you an answer. Or maybe you're using my all-time favorite call centers. No, not really. I don't really like calling them. And customers don't really like it too. But now I want you to think of the way people communicate on the internet, using video, live interactions, and much more. They really know how to guide their customers. They know how to encourage the sale rather than forcing it. And they know how to build trust. And trust generates more and better sales, generates more lifetime value, conversion, engagement, you name it. And here's where Nirbi comes in. We give you the technology to build all of that interactive experiences through video to connect with your customers in a more human way. This is a Nirbi experience. As you can see, it says Hola Pedro or Hi Pedro. It doesn't say Hello Customer. It's completely personalized, and you can add elements right on top of the video to interact with them. NPS, widgets, forms, and much more. And sure, we're an early stage startup, but we're growing fast. We recently crossed around 100K in ARR, and with customers in Chile, like Entel, which is one of the largest telecoms in Chile, increasing conversion by up to 3 times, reducing call centers calls by 40%, and increasing their NPS results from 6 to 8, with over 300K users. And Vivesano in Brazil, with over 25,000 users, increasing their courses completion by up to 12 times, which is huge, I mean. Also, our pricing is pretty simple. We just have a base license and a monthly usage, basically how many people are watching your videos. And well, we're not alone in the sector. We have a lot of competition, but our technology is way ahead of what they're offering. And that's kind of funny because almost half of them have been already acquired. So that puts Nearby in a really good spot. And here's our team with over 10 years of experience doing this stuff, and some of the people that have invested in our company and have supported us over the years. Which also takes me to, we're raising capital right now, and we're going to be around if you want to talk. So that's Nearby. Thank you very much.
Muy bien. Thank you so much. Great, rocking the Tommy Hilfiger top as well. I like to see that. A bit of style, kind of proper logo. Right. So that was Nearby. That was a great presentation. What did our judges think? I saw a lot of thoughts going in. Yes, the hand has gone up. A question is going to be asked. Can you introduce yourself to the room, my friend? Thank you. Oh, and the microphone. We need the microphone on. Hello. Give it another try. Uno, dos, tres. Hello, hello.
Uno, dos, tres.
There we are. Okay, gracias.
I'm Ricardo Batista from Antler.
A bit closer to the... Yeah, perfect. Okay, gracias, perfect. Dude.
You mentioned your technology was way ahead of the competition. How is that so?
Right. So most of our competition, what they usually do is that you have to produce the video in some way, like let's say it's different video software, editing software, and all of that. And after you have your produced video, you add hot zones on top of it, and that usually brings you to a few simple actions, like go to a different video or something like that. We, on the other hand, work more like a Canva for interactive videos. It's all drag and drop. And also we have, all of our videos are like decision trees. So depending on what the user, the information that we have from the user, or what they watch, or what they want to watch, that's going to give us a different result on the final experience, which basically increases the conversion. So that's it.
Fantastic. Canva for interactive video. I love that soundbite. Yes, sir. If you can introduce yourself to the room.
I have a question. Alberto Terol from Ferrovial. So, being most of video today being consumed on big social media platforms, what's your vision on integrating potentially with them, or what's your vision? Thank you.
Right. Thank you for the question. That's a very interesting question. To be honest, the thing is that the way that people or companies communicate with their users and such in social media works differently to what we want to achieve with Nearby at this point. Regarding, there's a big leap of difference between how you can connect on social media with people, which is more human, to other corporate ways of communicating with them. Email, WhatsApp, and such. We want to focus on that. We want to bring what the social media can give people to the companies to enable them to connect with their customers. So yeah, thank you.
Great question, Alberto, and a very smooth answer. And I'm afraid that's all we have time for. One more. Give it a big round of applause for Nearby and Javier Luz. Gracias. Thank you, dude. Okay, a flurry of activity in the front row here. The judges' marks are going to the mothership. We're adding them all up, and a winner will be selected. And speaking of which, we are going to move on with the next wonderful company in our pitching competition. They are from Taiwan and also La Belle France. The name of the company is Nuvu, and they deliver digital content where the internet cannot, in order to tackle the digital divide. I'm really looking forward to hearing more about this. We're delighted to introduce the CEO of Nuvu to the stage. Please give a very warm welcome to Jean-Christian Martin-Garin. Merci.
We are in 2023, and 47% of the Earth's population are no or poor access to the internet. It means 3.7 billion people. It means 2.8 million schools and 2.2 billion students disconnected from the digital world. Is a pity, isn't it? What is the problem? Is it technology? No. Because 4G, satellite internet is almost everywhere. Even in Africa, Latin America, you can even ask to Elon Musk. Now, the problem is data costs. Low-income population cannot afford data. So how are we going to tackle the digital divide? So when internet is using unicast technology, one-to-one, 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 we use multicast technology. It means once for many. So we can decrease the cost of digital content delivery. And we build a full end-to-end solution using satellite to deliver content anywhere, and we stream it to smart devices at no data cost. Yes, you hear it well? No data cost for the end user. So maybe you will ask, how do we earn money if there is no data cost? So our go-to-market strategy is we build strong partnerships. So for example, for home entertainment, we have strong partnership with a lot of satellite operators, and we can reach their customer, TV broadcaster, telecom operator, and we only charge $6 by household and per year. For education, we partnership with NGO, Development Bank, to reach the government, and we only charge $5 per student and per year. For public entertainment, we partnership with digital signage who have access to public, and we charge by content hosting, advertisement, and cost per view, a little bit like internet. And for private corporation, we work with system integrator. So for example, Telefonica in Latin America, Microsoft in India, and Mawarid, MEL in Saudi Arabia is going commercial by the end of this year. End user, in order to watch free entertainment, they will have to earn crypto points. And to earn crypto points, they will have to educate themselves watching video. So we have a very strong social impact in the targeting region. What about competition? So we see that broadcast solutions offer very bad user experience. Broadband solution, internet, is too expensive for target population. And we combine the strengths of both, broadcast for low-cost delivery and broadband content for great user experience. And the followers will have a very hard time because we have a strong barrier of entry. We are first to market, and we have very strong partnership with a key player. So we are going to deliver information, and we are going to battle the digital divide. Thank you.
Je suis désolé. Okay, big round of applause. That's wonderful from Nuvu. Très bien, très bien. Great stuff. Yeah, I used to work in content delivery networks myself, so I was looking at that stack and the value chain and thinking, yeah, this is very interesting, the multicasting, developing markets, because everyone is going to want what we have over here. It's one of the biggest areas that we should be looking at. And do we have a question? Yes, we have a question over there. We've got two questions already, so you first and then you, my friend. Yeah,
Great.
Thank you.
So Alberto from Ferrovial again, totally in love with your mission of connecting the unconnected world. So if with such a huge market, what have you seen that big telcos haven't seen, or how have you managed to target those markets?
Yes, so there is different segments, you're right. Since the pandemic, we have done a focus on education, because with the lockdown, many governments find out that they cannot deliver e-learning to this target population. So we have been focusing on this market first, and then we work with a satellite operator because they are very interested to push this technology, of course, to sell more bandwidth. And then we approach telecom operator and TV broadcaster through the satellite operator. So it's our true priority today. Yeah.
Thank you.
Great question, and over to yourself, Ivan. Thank you.
Hi, me again, Eric from TopTal.
Eric.
I'm going to burden you with my favorite question, which is, other than capital, what is the biggest risk that you see to the success of this, and how are you intending to deal with that risk?
Okay, so mostly the networking, how to penetrate government, because it's very difficult to access. It's why we work with NGO, Development Bank, because they have this access. Like, for example, we work with UNICEF, WHO, who faced problems during the pandemic, in order to get to open the door to the government. And this is where we are looking, of course, for investment, but also networking, how to access this government decision maker. Because this kind of technology is not scalable in small scale, because we need to use satellites. So we have to go in big scale. So if we equip school, we have to equip all the country. And then this is very cost effective. But we are not going to start with 50 schools or 100 schools. We need to go big. So we have to reach the big decider making. And this is where there is a challenge.
Do you have people on your team who have previously dealt with government relations for similar matters?
Not in government, mostly in the TV broadcasts. But this is why we rely on NGO, because they are the connection. And they are also facing the problem. NGO, they receive a lot of money to help this population, but they cannot reach them, because this population is not an internet. So we are the channel to reach them. Yeah.
Fabulous questions from our VIP judges. Absolutely brilliant. What a fascinating presentation. Merci beaucoup to Jean-Christian Mathengaran from Nubu. Absolutely wonderful. Connecting the unconnected. Yeah, so many of these presentations, so inspiring, and you know, we are in for a treat all day here at the next big thing stage at South Summit. Don't forget to share the love, hashtag South Summit 23. Okay, we are going to move immediately on with our next pitcher. The company name is Onirix from Spain, and Onirix is the, get this, low-code augmented reality platform where anyone can create and share their own AR experiences without previous technical knowledge. My goodness, what an interesting day to be speaking about this after the Apple announcement. Please join me in welcoming to the stage the CEO of Onirix, Pedro Javier Sáenz Martínez. Gracias. Muy bien.
Real or digital? We make unconscious decisions on whether we want to be in the real or the digital world several times a day. Both are fantastic and rich, but disconnected. And the digital is gaining more and more traction every day. Do we want a society that lives totally immersed in the digital, separated from the physical? No, we don't. Augmented reality has arrived to bring both worlds together. Onirix exists so that any company or individual is able to create their own experience without technical knowledge. Onirix empowers people to create that experiences, to share that experiences with the rest of the world through a simple web link, to measure the impact that these experiences have. Such an ambitious vision requires all types of users. And Onirix makes it possible thanks to its freemium model, which allows us to have more than 15,000 users in over 100 countries who have created experiences with more than 1 million views, making Onirix a worldwide reference tool. This challenge needs funding, and when our users win, Onirix wins. Our product-led growth strategy gives us paying customers in 25 countries. These customers converting in under 5 days with no sales interaction. These customers are creative agencies that want to include AR in their services for their clients and who pay a monthly license to Onirix to access to a new market, the AR software market, with an annual growth rate of 51%. For us, that means a monthly recurrent revenue of 27,000 euros with an average quarterly growth of 30%. Sorry. Obviously, we have competitors, but Onirix has by far the most ambitious vision, the most competitive prices, the easiest and most powerful studio, and the clearest focus and product. This battle couldn't be won without the support of our investors and our team, 23 currently, 25 in the coming weeks. So don't turn your life into Matrix. Use Onirix. Empower your reality. Thank you.
Muy bien, gracias. Smoothly delivered there, seconds to spare, luxurious seconds. Our judges are, mainlining their thoughts into the computers. The marks are going up to the cloud. Do feel free. If you loved any of these sessions, share the love on social media. Hashtag SouthSummit23, remember. Okay, do we have any questions from the judges? That was a great pitch. Yes, straight in there with the mic. Thank you so much.
Hello, Guillermo again. Are you focusing mainly on flat screens like smartphones and tablets, or are you planning to expand to VR glasses or mixed reality glasses?
Yeah, but by now we are focusing mobile phones because right now everyone has in their pocket a mobile with enough capabilities to run complex AR experiences. The mobile phone is the natural way. But yesterday, Apple launched their new device, the Vision Pro, and also we have Magic Leap, and also we have MetaQuest 3. So we are very proud of being in the right sector in the right moment because we share the same vision, linking the digital and the real world together. So for now, all of you have a mobile phone. For us, the key device is the mobile phone. But I'm sure that in the next years, we are going to see more and more glasses, and we are going to be integrated with that kind of devices.
Great question, thank you. We're going to move straight over to #Dell for startups. Yes, what's your question? Thank you.
Ricardo from Dell Technologies. I would like to ask you if you see the way that AI is growing now, if this might be a challenge for your company.
No, AI for us is a friend. I mean, for AR, the key is not the technology, it's the content. It's for us. It's for that reason that for us the key question is we have to give the creators the possibility of create their own AR experiences. That creators can be an AI. So for us, it's an ally, the AI, because you are going to be in the street, and thanks to AI, you are going to receive the exact information contextualized in the real world. So for us, it's a very good mix. Thanks.
Fantastic. I would expect nothing less than such an insightful, probing question, but that was a very good answer. My dear friends, join me in thanking Pedro Javier Saez Martinez, CEO of Onirex. Thank you so much. Muchísimas gracias. It feels like such a treat here for a lover of technology and innovation to be seeing all of these incredible pictures. The judges do have the most difficult job in the room here today to kind of sift between them. But I'm absolutely delighted to say that we have one more phenomenal pitcher who's going to join us on stage today. I love the idea of this. The company name is called Plant on Demand. They come from beautiful Spain, and they are the all-in-one management and e-commerce platform for local farmers and food hubs. Yes, please. Okay, we're delighted to be joined by their CEO and co-founder. Please give it up for Natalia Valle Aguirre. Gracias. Bienvenidos, Natalia.
Good morning. I'm Natalia Valle, CEO and co-founder of Plant on Demand. 30 farms close every single day in Spain due to lack of profitability. But this problem is not only from Spain, but it's shared all across the world. We have found two factors that contribute to this problem. First, there is a lack of digital tools adapted to these small farmers, which in turn makes them really inefficient and unable to compete against the biggest ones. And second, they work in a very atomized ecosystem. This means that they're very isolated, and they are not able to reach economies of scale because of the small size. This problem is especially pressing, knowing that only in Europe, there is more than 10 million small farms, of which 500,000 are organic. And in a context where the organic consumption is constantly growing, but still these local organic producers are not getting to this profit. So here's the $1 million question, which is how do we connect local farmers with consumers in an efficient and sustainable way? Well, we found the solution, and this is through technology and cooperation. At Plant on Demand, we have built the first all-in-one management and collaborative sales platform for local farmers. We provide an all-in-one management tool with tools for sales, payments, traceability, managing the invoices, or even the logistics, helping farmers to save up to 2 days of work a week. This platform has an e-commerce tool where the farmers can build their own online store in less than 50 minutes without any knowledge in technology. And lastly, the Food Hub tool, where farmers can cooperate with other farmers and together, as a unified force, sell to larger clients like, for example, schools, restaurants, or hospitals. Before, they couldn't do it because they were isolated, but together, they can get larger clients that individually they cannot reach. And also they can centralize logistics and, of course, reach economies of scale. We are currently working with 300 producers that are selling more and better. We have an impact on 20,000 daily menus of people that are eating fresh, seasonal, organic, and local. And we are collaborating with 120 schools that are eating very healthy products for these kids. We are a SaaS company. We provide a platform for a subscription that the farmer pays every month for the use of the technology. We are not a marketplace. We are the technology that runs behind the marketplace. We have the forecast of growing very fast. We have a really strong connection with the community, and we've built a really good connection over these years. Last December, we closed our last investment round of 600,000 euros. We are planning to reach break-even this year and go international in a couple of years. The best part is the team. We are 11 people working full-time. This that you see in the screen is the sales and management team, and this is the tech team that is very knowledgeable in tech and tech startups. We are all working for the same vision, which is to foster local and organic food production through technology. We work for them, for the health of the planet, and for every living being on it. Thank you very much. This was Plant on Demand.
Perfecto, perfecto, absolutely wonderful. And as I was watching this, I live in the countryside myself in beautiful Spain, and there's so many knock-on environmental benefits from encouraging this industry to maintain the land and everything. It's such important work. But what did our all-star VIP judges think of that pitch? Were there any missing elements? Are there any things that you would like to know more about? Okay, we are not seeing any hands. If you would like to ask a question, raise your hands. It could be that you answered all of the questions with your pitch, which is a great achievement, which is very good indeed. Yes, we have a hand there from my man. That's brilliant. Okay, thank you so much, Eric.
Hi, me again. So can you walk me through the integration process when you begin with a new farmer? So let's say that I'm the farmer, I'm about to begin using your product. Walk me through step by step how I can begin launching that, especially if this is my first time using a tech-driven platform.
Yeah, that's actually a very important point, because farmers are not really digitized and they are not really experienced with technology. So that's like one of the key points for us. So we have two ways. We have first single farmers, like the farmers that just sell by themselves. In this case, we walk them through like half-automized process where they see like videos that we've recorded and a step-by-step system, but also they have like one-to-one sessions that are prepaid by them with our experts in Plant on Demand. And also when we work with groups of farmers, with food hubs, cooperatives, or marketplaces that are being built, in this case, we basically provide them with the same tools, as I said, and then we give like group sessions in person or online with one of our also experts from the team.
Phenomenal. Okay, Eric, my man, with the great questions as always. We have got time for another very quick question. Thank you so much. You could introduce yourself. Thank you.
Hi. Why did you start working with the schools, and do you also work with restaurants?
So why it was a bit unexpected is just we work with the groups of farmers. And this group of farmers and regional like farmers associations, basically they found that schools were a really good channel for them to deliver their products, because they can be predicted, like their menus are predicted, they are all like planned ahead at the beginning of the year, so they can also plan their the harvest according to that. It's just like the way it naturally worked to connect these local farmers with their local consumers. Restaurants were working, but not so much, because it's just a little bit more complex, and it's been working really well, the public purchases, like with the state or with local provinces.
Okay. Fabulous. Right, that was two great questions there. Brilliant answers. Thank you so much for joining us. What a wonderful way to wrap things up here on the BizDev Tech stage. A big round of applause to Plant on Demand and Natalia Valle Aguirre, the CEO and co-founder. Thank you so much.